Hi, my name's Antony Cummins and I'm here today to do a review of this book, Real Ninja. So what I'm going to do, as in all my book reviews, I do positive points and negative points and questionable points. But because this is so in-depth, I'm going to interact with both of them. So first of all, the book. The book is in paperback. It's called Real Ninja. It's this thick. It's good quality paper. It's 134 pages. And as you can see, it is filled with self-made images, which is no problem, you know. On the whole, it is a neat and tidy book, and it's got a good feel to it. I'm going to give you a quick brief summary of the contents. We've got contents, you've got the preface, the history of the ninja, the Hattori clan, the Koga clan, the ninja of the Edo shogunate, classification of ninja, ninja tools, the ninja arts, the ninja house, the ninja temple, the poet Basho, the last ninja activities, reference books on ninjutsu, chronological table of events. They are what is inside the book. So first of all, remembering that I'm going to give good and bad points as we go along, I'd like to say the history of the ninja. He does quite an in-depth history of the ninja. It is neither bad or good. It is simply you have to understand what is going on. There are some amazing bits of information in the history, but you have to realise some of them are a part of ninja lore and ninja myth. So for example, the early references to shinobi, the early Chinese spies. These were not ninjas, but they are what are considered the precursor of the ninja. However, he doesn't state that. So when you look at the history, you must understand this is a mixture of real history and the mythology that the ninja believed, and also a mixture of what academics believe is the origin of the ninja. So it's a bit of a mix of everything. But apart from that, it's very good. Regretfully, I have to say there are sections that are wrong, like this one is the Jonin Tuning Genin. I believe this gentleman probably got his work from Fujita Seiko or Okusei or whoever wrote that at the time. We all know now after my videos that Jonin Tuning Genin was not a social hierarchy. It was an ability hierarchy. So that is not down to opinion, that is down to actual inaccuracy. However, that is, you can't have too much of a go because that's in everybody's work. Again, the ninja sword. Now, the ninja sword is quite topical because of course I did my 3 versions on the ninja sword. He claims the ninja sword is straight bladed, it's got a square tsuba. Now again, you can see the gentleman has got his work from Okusei, Seiko, people like that. Again, the question is, which was missed in all my videos, where did this ninja sword come from? We know it predates Stephen Hayes, we know it predates the 1960s. Where did it come from? Fujita Seiko, Okusei, they all tend to say this was the sword they used. My message to the author is this: where do you think the ninja sword myth came from? I'd like to know where you think it came from. There's also an interesting bit in here on cannabis and ninjutsu. A gentleman asked me about cannabis and ninjutsu. I've never heard of the cannabis ninjutsu connection before, but the author clearly references it. So it's in there, but I don't know how true the information is. The ninja house. The section on the ninja house is superb, actually. I really enjoyed it. We all know the ninja house as the secret house. The problem is these houses existed outside of Iga as well, and there's nothing ninja about it in the sense that it's probably just military preparedness. And there are temples now called ninja temples, which are not ninja temples, but they have the same things in them. Now, the author goes in to say that some academics say they are Catholic priest holes. They are actually used to hide Catholics after Catholicism and Christianity was banned from Japan, which is a theory I've never heard of, which is a very interesting theory. My only problem would be is why would they have traps then and things like that? There are some traps in temples. So, a great theory. I don't know the answer, but it is definitely worth a read of that section. And by far my favourite part is the Basho Theory. If you don't know who Basho is, he was a poet who came from Iga and he did haiku poetry, and I think he was believed to work for the shogun. It is postulated that Basho was shinobi and basically a Jonin shinobi, an information gatherer. There is no evidence to substantiate this, but his description and his information is superb inside, and he goes through the arguments for why Basho is possibly a ninja and why not. So I recommend that bit. Overall, so guys, overall, what I'd like to say is this book, Real Ninja, what I would say is, it's packed full of information, but I cannot verify whether all the information is correct or not. But that is not a bad thing. How I would use this book is I would buy it. I would really buy it if I were you. and then what I would do is use each point as a reference start for your own investigation. He gives the kanji, he gives the names. It wouldn't take you much to go and research behind that. I am definitely going to try and use this as an anchor point for some of the directions of my research. I recommend you do. If you compare this book to other books on ninjutsu that generally talk about ninpo taijutsu and chained weapons, this is by far better than most. I've read the reviews on this. People have complained about spelling and grammar and things like that. You know me, I'm not a big fan of spelling and grammar. As long as the information is correct, this is correct. It's the information, the content that is real. Spelling and grammar are just a front. It doesn't matter. The information is very good. So I'd like to say, of course, the last final negative bit is the price. It's a bit overpriced for a paperback book with the information found. It is information that can be found in other books. However, if it weren't for the price, I think this book would sell tons more copies. So if you're not hard on cash, give it a shot. Use it as a reference manual to start your own research and enjoy your search into the ninja. I've definitely got a copy. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to use it. Shame the author didn't sign it for me when he sent it. Little gutted. Okay, speak to everyone soon. I hope you enjoyed that. Goodbye.